Hi everyone, it's Hannah, and I know it's been a while since I've made a video. It's been quite a couple months since I made. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out the lighting. So it's been a couple months since I made a video, and today I wanted to come on and. Sorry, it's shaky. I'm holding the iPad in my hand. But I wanted to make a video today to encourage you guys. The Lord gave me this word, I guess, what you would call it, like a word, an encouraging word. He gave it to me in November, and I feel like it really can pertain to today and in this hour that we're in, so I wanted to read it. So I have it on my phone. So this word it's about hopeless situations. So I'm going to read it. God loves hopeless situations. Hopeless situations are the perfect climate for God to work miracles and do the impossible, and for us to trust and depend on Him alone and know that it was only God who could do such a miracle and no one else, and to display the glory of God and for others to see it's truly God. Moses was at a hopeless situation at the Red Sea. Esther and Mordecai were at a hopeless situation. Hannah was at a hopeless situation. Ruth was at a hopeless situation. Job was at a hopeless situation. Daniel was at a hopeless situation in the lion's den. Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego were at a hopeless situation as well in the fiery furnace. The disciples were at hopeless situations many times. The sick who came to Jesus to be healed were also in hopeless situations. Lazarus was at a hopeless situation. He was dead for 4 days. Jesus was at a hopeless situation on the cross when he died. But then 3 days later, he resurrected. Joshua was at a hopeless situation. Almost all Bible stories have a hopeless situation inside of them, and yet that's the time where God moves the most. That's the time where God works His miracles. That's when God does the impossible, because if it wasn't hopeless, then it wouldn't be impossible. If the situation was good, then God wouldn't be able to do the impossible. But in a hopeless situation, that's where it's the perfect climate to work miracles on our behalf and for His glory and to do the impossible. Because it is so hopeless that we lose hope and know that nothing can be done. And that's where God intervenes and He says, no, I can do the impossible. Nothing is too hard for me. It's the perfect climate for me to work my miracles. So that was the word about hopeless situations. He gave that word to me, like I said, in November. And if you are in a hopeless situation today, or if you're looking at our country and you see it as a hopeless situation, I want you to know that it's not, or it may look like it, but know that this hopeless situation that we're in is the perfect climate for God to work His miracles. Because if everything was good, then we wouldn't need God to work a miracle. But since everything is so hopeless, we need God. And it's so hopeless that it seems so impossible that only God could do it. And that is so cool, that it's only God who can do that for us, no one else. It's him, where when we are in a hopeless situation, he comes in, and he comes in to save the day, really. And I am believing that, and I am believing that for myself and for this country, and I pray that you are too, and I hope that this encouraged you like it encouraged me, because like I said in the Word, almost everyone in the Bible had a hopeless situation. I mean, like Moses at the Red Sea. I mean, that was literally a hopeless situation. They were in slavery, and he, took them out from Pharaoh, and then they came to the Red Sea, and then, I mean, that's a hopeless situation. Like, when you're at a sea, and where you need to get to is on the other side of the sea, like, that is impossible. Like, and like, they didn't have a boat or anything to get across, so it was a sea, and they literally couldn't get across it. Like, that was so hopeless. They were like, what can we do now? Like, we can't get over the sea to the other side. Like, I can't imagine, like, what they were thinking, like, like, we can't get to the other side. Like, we're all going to die. And that's what they thought, that they were all going to die. Because the Egyptians and Pharaoh, they were running after them. And they were all going to capture them or kill them. So, but then God parts the Red Sea. I mean, God literally parted a sea. He parted the sea for them to walk through. Like, think of that. Like a sea, an entire sea, just water. They couldn't get through it. And then God parts it. Like, he literally parted the sea. Like, that is impossible in our eyes and in our strength. Like, we couldn't do that. It's only God that can do that. And so when he does work for us, when he does come through for us, we'll know that it's him, because only he can do it, not us. They couldn't part the Red Sea, but they knew that it was God, because only God could part the Red Sea. And that's why, God did it. It was for their good and then for his glory. He got all the glory, and that's what's, I believe, will happen, that, God will come through for us, for our good, and then it will all be for his glory, and his glory will be displayed all over the earth, and it will be amazing and so beautiful. So I hope I encouraged you. I hope that you take this word to heart, and I hope it helped you in some way and encouraged you, like it encouraged me, because I was like, oh God, this is such a hopeless situation. But I mean, like I said, almost every person in the Bible, or I think every person in the Bible, was at a hopeless situation. So I hope that encouraged you or helped you. Just know that even though it seems hopeless, that it is the perfect climate for God to work his miracles and to come through for us and to save us, I guess. So I hope to come back soon and make a video on like why I've been gone for so long, because it's been a while. I haven't posted since June, I think. So I would like to get back, and I hope to see you guys soon. And yeah, be encouraged, guys. Don't lose hope. Don't give up. Keep praying and believing in God, and knowing that God will come through for us, and he will work a miracle, and it will be amazing. So bye, guys.